Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
Hello, good people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. The Minister of Defense have finally spoken up about the altercation that took place yesterday between Wike and a naval officer in respect to land dispute. We're going to give you that detail in a jiffy. Also in a related development, as a result of that altercation, there had been a ban in AGIS, and also that's talking about the staffers there. You get to hear what has actually been banned. Something very sensitive has been banned. Also, Wike's aide has finally granted an interview about what actually transpired, the secrets about that particular landed property. I'm going to allow you to watch the video, but first of all, let me give you full details of what the Minister of Defense, Mohammed Badoro, have to say. And he has reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to safeguarding all military personnel performing lawful duties across the country. It reported that Badoro gave the assurance on Wednesday while addressing journalists during a ministerial press briefing at the National Defense College, Abuja, ahead of the 2026 Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration. His comments come in the wake of Tuesday altercation between the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Wike, and the naval officer, Lieutenant Yerima, over the development of a disputed parcel of land in Abuja allegedly linked to a former chief of naval staff, Vice Admiral Zubaru Gambo. Responding to questions on the confrontation, the defense minister said that the ministry was already reviewing the situation but stressed that the armed forces would not abandon any officer who acted within the scope of lawful authority. In his words, he says, well, at the ministry, and indeed the armed forces, we will always protect our officers on lawful duty. We are looking into the issue, and we are sure any officer on lawful duty will be protected highly. We will not allow anything to happen to him. So far, he is doing his job, and he is doing his job very well. The comment comes amid public outrage over a viral video showing FCT minister in a heated confrontation with a naval officer at the construction site in Gaduwa district. Also, in a related development, the minister of the FCT, who is involved in all this wahaha, has imposed a controversial ban on the use of mobile phone by staff of the Abuja Geographic Information System, AGIS, and the Department of Land Administration, sparking outrage among civil servants and labor activists. The new directive, contained in an internal memo cited by Sahara reporter, prohibits officers on salary grade level 14 and below from entering office premises with their mobile phone beginning Wednesday, November 12, 2025. That's talking about today. According to the memo issued by the head of AGIS, Chijoke Nwankwoeze, the restriction is part of a new office policy aimed at maintaining discipline and information security within the agency. The statement read in part, there shall be a ban on the use of mobile phone within the office premises for all officers on salary grade level 14 and below. Affected staff are not permitted to enter the premises with their mobile phones henceforth. The memo reportedly applies to all staff of AGIS and the Department of Land Administration located within the Federal Capital Territory Administration FCTA complex. Sources within AGIS told Sahara reporters that the order was issued less than 24 hours after video of Wike's heated confrontation with a naval officer over a disputed property in Abuja went viral on WhatsApp and other social media platforms. According to one senior staff, the minister was angered by how widely the footage circulated among government workers. The ministry was furious that the videos were shared among staff. He saw it as an act of sabotage. This phone ban is in his way of showing anger. The confrontation, which took place at the Gaduwa district of Abuja, has drawn national attention after Wike was seen accusing a naval officer of illegally guarding a construction site allegedly linked to the former chief of naval staff. Another civil servant who spoke anonymously described the order as impracticable and counterproductive. According to him, he says, most of us use our phones for official communication. How do we work effectively without them? As of press time, the Federal Capital Territory Administration has not issued any official clarification or statement addressing the public outcry over the controversial policy. This is really interesting. But then let me allow you to watch and hear FCT Minister's part in the whole Bwahaha. And it's courtesy his media aide, Lere Olayinka. Let's just have an excerpt of what he has to say about all this
by the defense headquarters. So when people say that no step was taken, yesterday the minister called the chief of defense staff before he left his office. He called him and he told him, when he got to that place, the portion there at the site, the minister also called the chief of defense staff. You see from the video that he gave his phone to that unruly officer.
You call him unruly?
Yes,
but he said,
I'm coming because he was unruly. He gave the phone to him. See, as I'm here like this, I'm a Yoruba person. I'm from Ekiti. We respect authority, we respect tender. If my phone ring now and the person calling say, good evening, good morning, my name is Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, do you think I'll be sitting on this chair answering that call? I won't. I will stand up.
Yeah, but that says you.
Yes.
That is your cultural...
The minister gave him phone to talk to the CDS. And I saw the way there was no sign that this person was even talking to the CDS. He was normal. Talking to this chief of defense staff. And I saw arrogance. Yesterday, that person, that fellow, that officer was referring to policemen, fellow uniform men, as bloody policemen. You can't talk to me like that. I am a commissioned officer. You can't talk to me. I am a commissioned officer. You bloody policeman. And the policeman also got angry. How can you, a uniform man, be ridiculing your fellow uniform people?
I'll just say, to our viewers, because we were unable to show the full length of the video owing to time, and also some things that were said there, we're not allowed to play them according to NBC codes. Let us drill down on that, because clearly, when you watch the full length of the video, the minister lost his temper at some point. And he called the officer a name that he ought not to have called the officer.
Anybody, any human being, even me, I lost my temper. See, if you were there...
Wow, that was it. And I must say this is getting very interesting. The fact that the Minister of Defense have decided to show that they're not going to take side, not going to take side with the minister, not going to take side with the officer involved. Because if they're going to take side, they will say if anything he had done will be in defense of him. But they said if he was doing lawful things, if he was obeying orders and all of that, we're still going to protect them. Don't forget that what we saw that yesterday was a clear display of maturity on the part of the naval officer. And I must say that everyone needs to call themselves to order right now, because I would say the truth that the attitude of the minister was outrightly not in place, calling an officer so much name, knowing that these men deal with aggressors, So if you are aggressive towards them, they will respond back. But for the fact that this guy held his anger, was able to manage the situation such that not even one attitude of his or his utterance could be faulted. For me, that's a big thumbs up to that officer, and is a clear indication that he's worth giving an award to. You understand? In the face of so much altercation, not even one word was wrong. He didn't make any negative utterance, and I must say he deserves all the respect of Nigerians. But however, we're still going to wait to hear if the presidency will respond to that. Now, another thing that really got me was the fact that because of what had happened, you now decide to ban phone in your own place of work. These things clearly shows that something is wrong else somewhere. And I feel that all of this, there should be a check on all of this attitude. It's outrightly wrong. Let's leave it there.